Welcome back to RetroWorld. In this video, I will show you how to remove very deep scratches from a CRT screen. Before we begin, here are some very important safety tips. Make sure your CRT is protected against implosion. You can tell by checking if the front glass is very thick. Many TVs from the 1960s and earlier are not protected against implosions and have an extra safety glass in front of the screen. Do not try to remove scratches from these tubes. Also, be aware that some studio monitors or high-end CRTs have an anti-glare coating or film. You can't repair these without damaging the coating. To check, see if the screen feels a little bit soft like a foil attached to the screen. Most tubes until the early 90s should be safe to use, but this is only on your own risk. Now let's get started. First, what do you need? The easiest way is to buy a glass scratch remover kit online. It usually includes everything you need, like a drill attachment with sanding pads and a glass polish. You'll also need a simple cortless drill. Okay, now let's really get started. First, give the CRT a good cleaning with water and dish soap. After that, it's important to wear a mask to avoid breathing in the glass dust. Then, attach the polishing tool to your drill and use the first pad with coarse sandpaper. Start working on the screen with light pressure. If you don't see much effect, increase the speed of the drill. For deep scratches, you can apply more pressure. Take short breaks and cool the area with water to prevent the screen from cracking. In this time, you can also tap the pad to clean it. As you'll see, the area will become rough and cloudy, but don't worry, we'll polish that away. In my case, the first step took about 10 minutes because the scratch was very deep. Pro tip: you can use a torch to check whether the scratches are still visible, otherwise they will cast a shadow on the inner coating. Next, switch to the finer sandpaper. Start at the edges and work your way through the center. Again, take breaks and cool the screen with water. Keep doing this until the surface is smooth. The glass will still look cloudy, but don't worry, it will become clear in the next step. Now switch the polishing pad and apply the glass polish. Work on the area for a few minutes until the polish dries. Then slightly moisten it with a little bit of water. Don't use too much water or the polish won't work as well. Once the surface is smooth and shiny, you're done. Finally, wipe it down and polish it by hand. And your CRT will look almost like new. See? I hope I was able to help you with this. You can find my latest videos on retro tech on my Patreon page. Feel free to check out my Linktree if you like to support me in another way. Your support helps me keep bringing your interesting tech content. See you next time!